Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tay. This is the Influence channel where we focus on growing our relationship with God, growing our relationship with ourselves, and growing our relationship with people, dating, love stuff, you know what I'm saying? So today I wanted to tell y'all the Bible verse that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take y'all on a blast to the past, you feel me? I remember back then, man, back in the day, man, we talking around 2017, maybe 2016. I was very lost with life. I didn't know what I was doing, yo. I didn't know where I was gonna go, what I wanted to do. I was in college in 2017, but life just felt empty. You know what I'm saying? I think what I always struggled with since middle school, high school was definitely my identity. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? Who do I want to be? Because when you're young, you want to be the cool guy. You want to be accepted amongst everybody. But obviously, everybody ain't gonna accept you. I didn't know, what my future would hold. What can I do to start setting myself up with a career path? Things like that. My dad was just trying to tell me like, yo, you need to apply for this type of job. He wanted me to get a city job. Good benefits, all of that. Put your time in, you can retire early. At the time, I was just like, nah. He wanted me to be a cop. He was a cop. And I'm like, man, it's not me. So me and him will always, go back and forth about what I should do, where I should go, things like that. But I just felt like with him, not just with him though, even with the world, they try to make you, do what is socially acceptable, do what is the norm. And I know at that time I was just so used to trying to fit in, trying to do things, but it just never really worked that way for me, because how other people thought, I didn't think that way. So I often felt like an outsider, isolated. I remember one day I was reading a Bible verse. I was reading because I started getting serious with trying to find God. I wanted to, grow my relationship. I was single, so I had the time. So I come across this Bible verse, man. What shall it profit a man to gain the world, but yet lose his own soul? And I'll never forget it, because I remember I went to my dad and I was like, yo, it's in the Bible. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, this is how I've always been feeling. What is the point of gaining people, fame, money, all of that, if a piece of me is gone in the process? And from that moment on, even though my pops was just trying to help me get a job, I read that scripture and it changed everything, because from that point on, I think that's when I started saying, yo, what else is Jesus saying? The enemy really had me under this depression, under this isolation, self-hatred. I've even isolated from my own family. You know what I'm saying? Never felt like I fit in with anybody. Nobody would love me. Yo, I was under some crazy stuff, some crazy wild stuff. I used to hate who I saw in the mirror. No confidence in self. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like when I read that, I was like, yo, God feels what I feel. Now, obviously, at the time, I didn't understand context of the scripture. That one thing just stood out to me, and I was like, nah, I need more. What else do you have to say? And so it put the battery in my back, and I kept on seeking God's face. Now that I'm here creating this content, I see why I was under what I was under back in the day. Because if I didn't turn to God, I would most likely be gone right now. Down and out, down bad right now. I wouldn't be in front of this camera trying to help y'all grow your relationship with God, testifying about God and things like that. And that's what the enemy wants. That's what he wants. He comes to steal, kill, destroy. So all of that I was under back then was to steal my testimony, to steal my fire for the Lord, so I could stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be a threat to his agenda, his stuff that he got going on. But clearly, here I am. We handing out L's. Yeah, man, that scripture, man. And so let's really get into the context. All right. So I'll just go read it from Mark. It's Mark 8, verse 34 through 38. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. But what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in the adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh to the glory of his Father with the holy angels. So this scripture really just put into perspective for me, like, yo, this world don't mean nothing. It's going to fade away along with the people in it. You know what I'm saying? The things that the world tries to make us care about so much and put as priority, it's all resources. It's not really a source. God is the source. You can tell me to chase money. Money will come and go. But God won't in your dark times and in your brightest times. He's the source. If I got God, I got anything. If I got God, he will supply me with all my needs. That's why he's Jehovah Jireh. But the world wants me to be consumed with power, with status, with money, with drugs. This idea, this sense of freedom, of liberation. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we get so consumed with the ways of life that we forget whose we are. That scripture definitely was part of me getting to where I am today. It's definitely top 5 scripture that changed my life. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. You know, y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all do that top 5 scriptures that changed your boy. That I hold still to my heart. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to, you know, get vulnerable, get real with y'all. Let me know y'all favorite verse that changed y'all life. I pray that this was edifying, that this helps you with something that you may be going through, letting you know you're not alone. I hope it helps. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay up. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Put your people on because this is for you and yours. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Peace and love. May the Lord be with you.